G-Force Quick Tips, the G-Force knowledge you need in just a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Mark Grandusky. Welcome to Gorbel's G-Force Quick Tips. Today I'm going to show you how to set capacity overload by dialing in the specific weight that you want. So out of the factory, by default, the G-Force is set to maximum capacity overload. If you would like to reduce that capacity for reasons of maybe your load gets caught into a fixture and adds a little bit extra weight, or the load that you're lifting sticks to something underneath it and you don't want to lift everything up, you can set this capacity overload to lift up your load and your load only and nothing else. So before we get started, we will want to note the weight of the actual suspended load here by looking at the weight readout. We want to know what that is, make note of it. In this case, it's about 79 pounds. We're then going to want to go into our menu mode or program mode by pressing and holding the menu button until both LED lights light up. And then once we get into our program mode, we want to press and release the menu button until we get to our settings menu. Once we get in our settings menu, we want to press and release the G-Force logo button to get within the settings menu to the user overload sub menu. Let that blink 3 times. That gets us into the sub menu, and then we will continue to use this button. We'll press and release that 1 time till we get to the change overload limit setting. Once we're in the change overload limit setting, we want to actually dial this in. So we're going to press this 2 times to get past the tare function, and then we're going to want to either hold where it'll wind down quickly or press and release this until we get to the desired weight. So remember, we were at about 79 pounds. So let's set this capacity overload for about 91 pounds. So we're going to have to add 10 or 11, 12 pounds to get to the overload that we just set. So now let's take a look at what we just accomplished. If I go up and down normally with this end effector tool or this load, no problem. But because we set the capacity overload, if I simulate an overloaded condition by pressing down with my hand and try to lift, I will now go into a worn lift condition. If I take that load back off, it will now reset, and as long as that condition does not reoccur, we're good to go. I'm Mark Grandusky, and that concludes this edition of Gorbel's G-Force Quick Tips. Please check back often to Gorbel.com for more quick tips, and we'll see you next time.
Gorbel, a class above. To find a Gorbel dealer near you, call Gorbel at the number on your screen.